Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Libertalia Game Supply. We got a new ban list finally. Well, finally. I'm very impatient. It's a week overdue, I guess, technically. Overdue. Um, I have seen it already. Saw it on Instagram as I was leaving the gym. Um, I don't know. It's a mad ban list for me. I mean, it's from a player standpoint, the scope I'm viewing through is going to be from my favorite deck, Boojins. And really, if anything, it hurt me more than it helped me with the build I had currently. But it's always fun to find a way to work around new lists and new challenges and see what I can come up with. So I guess it's not too bad. Um, but in terms of the meta, I guess it's probably decent. And in terms of the market, if you had some of those lost art skill drains, spoiler alert, you made a little bit of money. So let's get into this, take a look, and kind of give my opinions. So first up here, we got Arch Nemesis Protos is banned. I'm not entirely sure. Is that the ultra rare dark thing from a couple core sets back? I can't even remember what it does. I just remember people talking about it on like John Moore and Robbie Cole on their Market Watch videos about something. It was being teched into something. I don't even really recall what played it, if I'm even thinking of the right card. So, have no opinion there. Ava's banned. I assume that has to do with the. Let's not spoil it. I assume that has to do with the. What is that structure deck coming out? The create agents. The agent structure deck coming out, I suppose, probably has something to do with that. Otherwise, what played that? Was it Drytron? Shows you how much I know about the current meta. And then we got Samorg Bird of Sovereignty. So the Samorg Link Monster, that one kind of surprised me. Um, I didn't think that was going to get touched, but here we are. Can't play it at all anymore. The nice thing about these first three is none of them are really expensive. So if you had bought them and got hit with this little list a couple days later, not too big of an L. There's some worse ones down the road here. Uh, Imperial Order is banned. I think we all kind of saw that coming. It was just such a sacky card. Um, kind of unfair for what it did, I suppose. So banned is fine. And then we'll get into limited here. So Astrograph Sorcerer is back. I think that has to do with the new Pendulum link coming out. They're giving us a little bit of Pendulum support, so we got the Astrograph Sorcerer to support that strategy even a little bit further. So I think that's cool. Destrudo, no, not a fan of that. Um, that's the level 8 tuner dragon thing, or it might be a fiend. I don't recall. That summons itself from the graveyard, and essentially it makes I think it makes a level 8 synchro monster because it subtracts the level of a monster on your field from itself, and then you have 8 stars on board. Synchro for level 8. I'm not sure why that would come back because I think it's allowed to be used as link material, so it seems kind of um, I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. But I don't know about this. We'll see how that pans out, or if anybody even plays it. Then we have Fairy Tale Snow. This one surprised me a bunch. I did not think this was ever coming back because it's powerful. Like banish 7 from the graveyard, summon it, and then it Book of Moons also. But I guess it's kind of cool to see back at 1. I guess the reason you would bring it back is because it's kind of like a every deck tech option. So it can be link material. It's also level 4, so rank 4 decks are getting a little bit of a boost there. So I don't know. That'll be the similar thing to Destrudo. We'll see how that plays out. I guess it's kind of cool. Then we got Lunalight Tiger. All right, down to 1. And Lyrilusk Recital Starling to 1. I think that's good. That Bird Up deck was starting to get pretty heavily represented. Although Sword Soul, I bet that Nemesis thing is in Sword Soul, and that's why I got hit. So I was gonna say I don't think Sword Soul really got touched so far. Um, the next one, I suppose. All right, we also got Monster Gate 2-1, and we got this one hurt my feelings bad. So Pot of Desires to 1. That sucks. That sucks real bad. I mean, I'm still gonna play it at 1. If you've seen any of my Boojin deck profiles, I've running that thing at 3. I also went so far as to pick up a playset of the Ultimate Rares. So that one stings. But to be fair, I picked them up when they first dropped, so I got some use out of them. And yeah, that just means I have an Ultimate Rare to put in 3 different decks now, I suppose. So Desires to 1, I don't know that I understand that necessarily, because like even playing it at 3, I suppose I do. So I play it at 3 with the intention of only ever resolving one, but 3 means you're going to see it frequently. Like your odds of drawing into it in the opening hand or later turns are pretty good, especially once you start thinning that deck out. So putting it to 1 will just make it a harder way to get to your draw 2, even though it's got a pretty hefty cost. So I guess that kind of makes sense. For the semis, a hero lives to 2. Oh, I did not see these. This was interesting. Hero lives to 2. That's kind of cool. I think heroes need it. I don't remember if it's specific to elemental heroes or any hero monster, which would mean that Destiny hero deck gets a little bit of a boost. I see here Fusion Destiny also went to 2. I don't think that means a damn thing because the Anaconda didn't get touched at all. So yeah, that sucks. I think that's just going to make DPE a little bit more powerful, if anything, unless I'm remembering the effect of Hero Lives wrong. Nadir Servant to 2. All right, Salamangreat Circle to 2, up to 2, and Scapegoat up to 2. None of those seem super impactful. Salamangreats I don't think really do anything, so I guess it's fine that they get that back. Scapegoat is an interesting one. I suppose a lot of the best Link monsters now aren't using tokens or specify the in-archetype materials, so that's probably fine also. And then Unlimited. Danger Nessie, Performafell, Skullcrabat, Joker, Red Eyes Darkness, Metal Dragon, Emergency Teleport, Raigeki, and Skill Drain are all back at 3. Nessie, I think we saw coming, kind of was slowly creeping its way up from where it was on the list previously. Joker makes sense with the aforementioned Link support we got coming out. This Red Eyes Darkness, Metal Dragon... Pardon me, I assumed you didn't want to hear that. That Red Eyes Darkness, Metal Dragon... I remember I posted a prediction video maybe a month ago now, and somebody in the comments was saying oh, I think it's coming back to 2. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Even if it does, I don't think it'll matter. Turns out we were both wrong. It came all the way back to 3. He was more right than I was. He or she or whatever. I still don't know. I think if anything, because it's a once per turn effect, I believe. So I guess it is better at 3 if you're playing a long game. And it's more consistent, but I don't know that it's going to have that big of an impact on the meta. That was my argument when I was talking to this person about this previously also. E-Tele to 3, that's cool. That's super cool. I don't think anything's really even abusing it at the moment, so I think it's fine at 3. Raigeki at 3. Most people weren't even really playing it when it was at 1. Personally, I think it's a good side deck card, so I think I might put 1 or 2 in a side deck, especially for the old Boojins. Now that I got the space, maybe we main deck 1. Who knows? So I think that's fine at 3. Yeah, it's probably fine at 3. There's enough monsters that have built-in protection for them, or at least within the archetype, or within the deck that they play. So it's not going to be I don't think it's just going to run rampant. And then the big boy here, Skill Drain to 3. That sucks, especially when we didn't get back a Heavy Storm or any extra Harpy's Feather Dust or anything. That's going to suck to play through for any deck that relies heavily on effects that activate on the field. But I think it'll be interesting because it really only benefits rogue strategies at the moment. Also, in terms of the market, if you were holding on to these, you made some good money. So congratulations to you. I know I got a play set of them. I'm definitely selling them because I don't play a deck that uses them. And as they were creeping up, I was thinking about I should just ditch them. What if they don't get touched at all and then they plummet? But I'm glad I didn't. So if you need some skill drain, Lost Art still sealed in the original plastic, check out my store at Libertalia Game Supply on TCG Player. Otherwise, that's the ban list. I will now make a new Boojin TCG legal deck list. It'll probably take me a couple days now that Desires got hit and we really didn't get anything valuable back. And yeah, so look out for that if you're interested. Otherwise, thanks again for hanging out with me, checking out this ban list today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.